Hello dear Aquarius, I will tell you today's horoscope for September 23, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. A bad day for creative work. It could be that you're going through a period of lack of ideas. You need to seek out new inspiration, get out into the world more, and try to discover new things. Someone who owes you an outstanding debt could appear today to pay it off. Perhaps it's not money, but it could be something very beneficial to you, as you need it. Love has its own voice, and it's screaming at you to pay attention. If you don't, you'll miss a great opportunity to love and create a wonderful life with someone who truly loves you. If you're in a relationship, don't skip the tasks assigned to you by your partner, as neglecting to do so will lead to serious problems later on. Laziness is never good. It may show up that way at first, as it allows us to indulge in the pleasures and luxuries we're always craving, as well as rest without obligations that force us to stand up. Don't let this happen, because despite the aforementioned, life requires challenges and for you to stand up to achieve what you want. Your job will have a dangerous time, as some changes will come to your workplace, which could slightly destabilize what you had planned for yourself there. If you see that things are getting a little unstable for your continued employment, then start looking for alternatives today. Love requires effort. Contrary to what others say, not everything will happen on its own. You must also work on your relationship, as there will always be difficulties to overcome. Try to overcome them together. Remember the old saying that words often fly away in the wind. If someone you've just met makes you a promise and breaks it today, don't be surprised or think you did something wrong. It won't be the first time this happens. People often act badly, especially when they're a little lost in life. Don't do the same to others, always keep your promises. A brilliant moment among people you know well could be the starting point for an idea that could bring many benefits and great profits to everyone involved. Don't let other people steal or take credit for an idea you had some time ago at work that has now been well received. Remember again, you were the one who conceived this from the beginning. Aquarius has very good ideas, so today you'll have the opportunity to make many changes along the way. Things you wanted in the past will now become things of the past. So don't hesitate, you can achieve much more in the future than you can now, Aquarius. It's not good for you to think about just moving forward without realizing the things you have to do and what you have to put in your path now. So don't forget the good things that could be coming into your life. You don't need things that won't help you right now, Aquarius. Don't get defensive when a higher-up in your workplace points out a serious mistake you made in your performance. That always leads to problems. Take a good look at your steps, Aquarius. You're probably starting to make many mistakes and you haven't even realized it, so you should carefully observe what you're doing. A person seeking your recommendation will make that request today. You should probably be clear about your future plans. You might consider asking for their help in return for this favor. You don't have to always be thinking about that person who has captivated you, you must take action. There's no time to waste on fantasies. It's better to know now whether you have a chance of getting something with them or not. This saves us a lot of time and allows us to save all that time spent trying to win them over, which we could use for something more productive. This isn't the time to make hasty decisions in business. You have to be very attentive to upcoming opportunities. Remember that potential opportunities always open up for those who decide to enter into a business or financial agreement. A very good moment could occur with someone you haven't seen in a while. It's not about romance yet, but it can still be a first step toward getting to know each other again. If something didn't work out in the past, it doesn't have to work out now. If you're in a relationship, you'll have an excellent day, as both of you have let go of some bad things that may have happened between you recently. It's time to start believing in the love you have for each other again. You need to start experimenting a lot more and simply letting yourself go in love. Don't let the opportunity to get to know someone who has recently entered your life pass you by. It's a good thing for you, and you could have a very beautiful relationship, if only you stop resisting what they're offering you. There's already so much to do during the day that you're thinking about doing things that won't bring you good things. You have to put in a little more effort so that everything turns out the way you truly want it. Remember that smiling today is essential. Don't forget the words someone has given you, they are encouraging, and it's the person at your side who only wants your well-being. Don't wait until things are bad to ask for forgiveness. You're not the type to do it right away, so leave your pride behind. You could be thinking highly of someone who isn't giving you what they truly can right now, so reconsider and see who they are. Competition sometimes brings out the bad in people. You can't be smiling all the time. If someone wants you to do that, then they don't really know you and are asking for the impossible. Today, you should acknowledge how much your partner does for you. You may feel like you contribute more to your finances and support than they do to both of your lives, but that's because you overlook everything your partner does for you emotionally. Their support, enthusiasm, and patience also count. One ill-timed word can undo all the work you've done these past few months. The person you're attracted to is very picky about certain things and doesn't tolerate criticism well. It's best to keep your opinions to yourself today, or you could jeopardize the development of this love story. Be careful with drafts and temperature changes, as they tend to make your respiratory tract more vulnerable. Be careful not to get wet and be gentle with the air conditioning thermostat. Respond without hesitation to any cough or irritation. If you want a good job, you have to do it yourself. And this applies especially today, as rushing and other needs can lead you to leave a very sensitive task in the hands of others. Forget it, you have to do it yourself, because only you are capable of giving that extra effort. Poor relationships with the people at your workplace could complicate your performance and therefore, your personal evaluation within the workplace. Don't let this happen. Remember that we must always trust others to do a good job. Nothing in this life can be done by just one person. Everything is a chain of people bringing a project or task to fruition. Respect this chain. See your friends again. You're putting aside the get-togethers you had with your loved ones, something that made you very happy and gave you a moment of respite. Accept an invitation that someone very close to you will extend to you today. A loved one is thinking of making you a business proposal, but is afraid of your response. Always show your willingness to collaborate with others in this matter. It will be a good thing. It's likely that someone is putting all their attention on you, and you're taking it as something normal and unimportant, but you haven't realized that perhaps this person is someone who can bring you a lot of good if you just give yourself the opportunity to get to know them a little better. The universe is a very big place and always gives us good things when we give ourselves to it. Make sure that today is no different. Send a prayer into space and you will be heard. The answer could come in ways you don't expect. You should take the possibility of creating a healthy relationship with the person you're dating more seriously. They may be sensing that you have no intention of formalizing your commitment. If you don't feel up to a relationship right now, then speak the truth and give them freedom of choice. Don't regret your choice later. You have someone in your work group who is conflictive, and you need to have a conversation with that person. Don't let them walk all over you and manipulate you as they please. You have to speak the truth and tell them how much it's affecting teamwork. Your partner needs more love and affection. If you've been with that person for years, it's time to surprise them by thinking of the details that make them happy. They'll appreciate it, and you'll have a good night with your loved one. Remember that we always measure ourselves in life by the actions we take. Try to make the right decisions. A very kind person is asking you for a favor, and you've refused due to lack of time. Today is the day to lend a hand. It will be beneficial for you, don't hesitate to do so. It's important to take care of your heart and your entire body, choose fat-free foods and use less oil in your dressings. You're going through a difficult financial period and may be struggling to make ends meet. Start saving today if you can, and also pay more attention to your business and the money you're generating. It's likely that if you sell products or any type of service, you'll notice a mess in your accounting. Try to correct this by seeking professional advice. You must maintain a regular schedule in what you do. Your life as a couple begins to show some difficulties, especially in those situations where both of you need to agree, such as expenses, monthly purchases, and decisions you must make at home. Don't let this get in the way of love. You should take better care of your face. Start applying creams today before going to sleep and upon waking. Love needs to be observed and felt. Don't let the opportunity to have an intimate conversation with your partner pass you by today. If you have situations that are taking their toll on you right now, it's good to consider solving them. If you haven't done so before, it's important to make an effort now before they take a bad turn that will ultimately affect you. An excellent day for Aquarius, as you'll have the opportunity to meet many new people. Perhaps through dinner with friends or an invitation to a place you're not familiar with, it could be a great experience. At work, your colleagues will likely want to have an informal get-together after work. Don't stray from the group, try to integrate and get to know them on a more personal level. You have very good business acumen, and someone will ask you for advice on this matter. Be sure to offer them good guidance, as this isn't a competition for you, and even if it were, a little healthy competition is always good for improvement. Someone who has their eyes on you will approach you with something they've been feeling for a while, or possibly even make you an invitation. Think carefully before accepting or rejecting what's proposed. Today's astral biorhythm. Sexual energy level, high. Cosmic dynamic you need to take advantage of, the enthusiasm you feel with the beginning of your opposite sign. Dangerous tendency, neglecting the present by putting everything off until tomorrow. What to avoid, not clarifying what needs to be clarified at the right time. Quote of the day. Don't underestimate anyone at a given moment, even your life may depend on the person you least expected. Today's best relationship, the best ones happen with a fire sign and very well with Libra and Gemini. The most tense relationship, with Scorpio. If you're single, with the beginning of your opposite sign, forces are moving that will push you to open your heart to those people whose image has stolen your sleep. Universal number. In numerology, the 8 is reduced to single digits. Below, your auspicious hours in matters of love, money, and business are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you should adapt them to your national time. 5:15 a.m. 10:30 a.m. 4:25 p.m. 9:40 p.m. Lucky numbers, 21, 33, 47, and 53. Special lucky number, 84. Your color, blue. Time to return to the roots of your life and discover that there are things you wanted but aren't achieving. Don't be discouraged, because this is just a warning. You can always go back to the choices you put aside. Not everything passes you by, never to return. A love from your past might send you a message today, but your mind is already elsewhere. Your heart might also be beating for someone else. Respond pleasantly if it's someone who hasn't hurt you in any way. If the situation is the other way around, don't let them back into your life. An invitation to the park or to have coffee with someone you're getting to know could be a good way to get to know each other much better. Don't pass up the opportunity to do this. You could forge important bonds today. There are possibilities of finding love, as someone has entered your life and very possibly wants to be by your side, but you're holding back your feelings for reasons you may not understand. Remember that it's good to protect your heart, but don't overdo it. You can always try going out with this person and see where the relationship takes you. Aquarius is beginning to come out of its shell, so if you're still living with your parents or are thinking about taking a long trip, this is the stage to decide to take the plunge. Women who want to start a family have a great opportunity, as this is a great time to do so. You have an idea in mind that could have many benefits for you and your loved ones. Don't let the chance to make this happen. You need to start thinking positively and make yourself heard at work. A very important person will give you a chance to make a business venture you've been thinking about a long time a reality. Accept this option, you will succeed. You have a hidden love that needs to come out. You won't achieve anything with this person if you continue to consider it impossible. Start daring to say what you feel without fear. A good day to start a healthy diet. Don't give up. An excellent day for Aquarius. You're likely to begin experimenting with new ways of seeing the good things around you. Remember that we will always have the possibility of being well and appreciating the good things we have if we open our hearts and let the light of a new day penetrate us. You've been lied to lately, and you've found out from other people. You feel a sense of betrayal inside, so today you must confront that person. Don't let them get away with it or make you look naive. Set the record straight. You have the opportunity to tell the truth about something you've been hiding for a long time. It will be a somewhat painful moment for the person to whom you reveal what you've been keeping hidden in your heart, but the truth is always the most important thing. It will help you sleep better at night. If you're having problems with your boss, you need to try to resolve this. If the situation gets out of control, it's best to start looking for a new job. A very important person in your life has to ask you for something they urgently need. You must help them. You can rest today if you take the time to do so. If you need to help someone, do it, but afterward, try to get home and spend quality time with the person you love. Don't miss the opportunity to do something crazy with your partner today. You'll have a great time. If someone asks you for an urgent favor, don't turn your back on them, even if it's someone not that close to you. Remember that favors always have their reward in the future. It's not a good day to make big changes in your life or risky decisions you might later regret. Start making safer choices now. Don't quit your job for a new offer that might come your way. It could be something that won't last long, and you'll end up losing. Don't tempt fate by falling into temptation with third parties. You could lose the person you love, and it will be a very painful time. Talk to your partner and be honest if you're thinking about other people. Don't be so suspicious of the person you've only just met. They're probably a very good person, and you're letting past fears get in the way of something that could potentially be very good in the future. You must make changes to your diet. You are consuming too much saturated fat and unhealthy food. The ideal state for any person is waiting, because whenever we have the idea that life is going to give us something, we are better. It is what your life needs, hope. You must stop living day to day, exhausting your cycles and needs in the next 24 hours. You must have ambition and dissatisfaction. You must sustain at least one dream. Your body has a series of energy centers that are not entirely aligned. It is essential that the biomagnetic emanations flow freely and strongly. Place 3 quartz crystals on your prone body, one on your intertwined feet, another on your stomach, and the last on your forehead. Nothing can be done without the help of others. Your health is also a shared endeavor. It includes the care you provide for yourself, the advice of your doctor, the help and guidance of other professionals, and even the love of your family and friends. Are all the factors present in your life? There are 2 ways to deal with this situation. The first is to recognize the magnitude of the loss and face it head-on. The second, which the stars recommend, is to join forces and ensure that everyone involved covers the loss, ensuring that no one is affected by it. This day offers you a great opportunity to take advantage of your lucky number, 7. You should look for this number around you and guide your choices toward those elements. Of course, if you decide to gamble, bet on it, but don't forget the necessary caution you must observe in money matters. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.